The lion may rule the savannah, but the lone wolf survives the storm. In a world that endlessly preaches conformity, what does it take to break free? To thrive by your own rules, fearless and unapologetic? Meet the Sigma males. Those enigmatic outliers who don't just live outside the hierarchy, but dare to rewrite the entire playbook. They don't fit into the stereotypical roles of leaders or followers. Instead, they operate independently, paving their own path and defying societal expectations at every turn. Have you ever wondered what makes someone stand apart so boldly, so effortlessly? While society urges us to seek approval and follow the crowd, Sigma males go the opposite direction, defying instincts, expectations, and limits. They don't just shine in the spotlight. They thrive in the shadows, leaving everyone else wondering, what's their secret? What drives them to break the mold? What habits allow them to function as lone wolves in a world designed for the pack? Let's uncover the 8 transformative habits of fearless Sigma males. Habits so unconventional and revolutionary that you might find yourself questioning everything you thought you knew about success, power, and independence. Be warned, this isn't a lesson in conforming to societal expectations. This is an invitation to think differently, act boldly, and perhaps even carve out your own Sigma-inspired path. Ready? Let's dive in. 1. They respect fear but never obey it. What if fear wasn't the enemy but a guide? Fearless Sigma males understand this better than anyone. They don't run from fear or deny it exists. Instead, they dissect it, analyze it, and use it to their advantage. For most people, fear is a barrier, a big red stop sign. But for Sigmas, it's a green light for growth. Sigma males treat fear as a tool, a compass pointing toward areas of growth and opportunity. When fear whispers, stop, they ask, why? Is it rational? Emotional? What's the worst-case scenario? By breaking fear into manageable pieces, they strip it of its power. Sure, they feel fear, who doesn't? But unlike most, they refuse to obey it. Instead, they bend it to their will, turning discomfort into the ultimate catalyst for evolution. This doesn't mean they're reckless or foolhardy. Sigma males respect fear for what it is, a survival mechanism. But they also know that the most meaningful progress often lies on the other side of fear. While others stay trapped in comfort zones, paralyzed by what-ifs, Sigma males embrace the unknown, treating fear as an invitation to test their courage and expand their horizons. Doesn't that make you wonder? What could you accomplish if you stopped letting fear call the shots? What doors could open if you treated fear not as an obstacle, but as a teacher? 2. They challenge their own beliefs. Do you ever question what you believe? Or are you too scared to be wrong? Sigma males embrace this discomfort with open arms. To them, clinging to outdated beliefs is like sailing with a broken compass. It's pointless. They don't just accept the world is changing. They adapt by challenging their own ideas, even when it's uncomfortable. Sigma males understand that the world is in a constant state of evolution, and holding on to rigid beliefs can be a form of self-sabotage. They don't just adopt ideas because they've always believed them. They scrutinize, poke holes, and even dismantle their own opinions to ensure they're rooted in truth and relevance. This process is not easy. It requires humility to admit you might be wrong, and the courage to face hard truths about yourself and the world around you. For a Sigma male, stagnation isn't just a weakness, it's a slow death. They'd rather endure the discomfort of challenging their beliefs than risk being held back by outdated thinking. Their self-skepticism keeps them adaptable, clear-headed, and always one step ahead. Doesn't that make you wonder? When was the last time you questioned your own beliefs? 3. They are unapologetically experimental. Life is a playground for Sigma males. They don't fear mistakes, they crave them. Why? Because every failure is just another experiment, another lesson. While most people avoid risk to protect their reputation, Sigma males couldn't care less about looking foolish. Their motto? Results over reputation. They treat life as a series of experiments. Whether it's trying a new career, exploring an unconventional idea, or stepping outside their comfort zone, Sigma males thrive on the thrill of the unknown. Failure doesn't scare them, stagnation does. For them, being stuck in the same routine or mindset is far riskier than venturing into uncharted territory. What sets them apart is how unapologetically they embrace this process. They're not reckless, they're calculated. They weigh risks, decide if the potential reward is worth it, and then act decisively. And if things don't go as planned, they learn, adapt, and try again. Doesn't that make you think, how much could you grow if you treated every failure as a stepping stone rather than a setback? 4. They use emotions as data, not drivers. Do your emotions control you, or do you control them? Sigma males have mastered this delicate balance. They don't suppress emotions, nor do they let them dictate their actions. Instead, They treat emotions as data, valuable signals offering insight into themselves and the world around them. When anger flares or sadness creeps in, they don't react impulsively. They pause, analyze, and respond with intention. This emotional discipline keeps them steady under pressure and aligned with their long-term goals. Acting purely on emotion can lead to regret or missed opportunities, so Sigma males strive to balance feelings with logic and purpose. This approach doesn't make them cold or detached. In fact, they're deeply in tune with their emotions. But they've learned that while emotions are valid, they're not always accurate. By treating feelings as information rather than instructions, they stay composed and strategic in even the most challenging situations. Imagine how much calmer life would feel if you let emotions guide you, but never steer the wheel. 5. They seek solitude for clarity. Do you dread being alone with your thoughts? For Sigma males, solitude isn't loneliness, it's their sanctuary. In a world obsessed with constant connection, they embrace the stillness to recharge, reflect, and recalibrate. In these quiet moments, they reconnect with their values and solve problems with laser focus. They don't need external validation to feel whole. Their confidence comes from within, built in the silence where most fear to tread. Solitude allows them to drown out the noise of societal expectations and listen to their own intuition. By stepping away from the crowd, Sigma males gain perspective and clarity that others often lack. They return to the world not disconnected but recharged and ready to tackle challenges with renewed energy. What would you discover about yourself if you spent more time alone? 6. They prioritize freedom over approval. How far would you go to gain someone's approval? For Sigma males, that's a trade they'll never make. To them, freedom isn't just a preference, it's a way of life. They refuse to sacrifice their autonomy for validation or comfort. This courage allows them to say no, walk away, and carve paths others wouldn't dare tread. By staying true to their values, they prove that self-respect trumps the fleeting praise of others. Sigma males understand that chasing approval often leads to compromises that dilute their identity and purpose. Instead, they focus on earning their own respect, knowing that self-approval is far more valuable than external validation. Isn't that a kind of freedom we all secretly crave? 7. They play the long game. Are you chasing quick wins or building something that lasts? Sigma males are masters of delayed gratification. They don't care about short-term applause or temporary gains. Instead, they invest in what truly matters, knowing that patience and persistence are their ultimate weapons. This mindset allows them to make decisions that others might shy away from, such as investing in their skills, taking calculated risks, or walking away from opportunities that don't align with their ultimate vision. They're not in a hurry to prove themselves because they know that real lasting success takes time. While others burn out chasing trends or superficial success, Sigma males stay steady, playing the long game and reaping rewards others can't even imagine. So what are you working toward that's worth the wait? 8. They stay calm under pressure. When life throws chaos your way, do you panic or stay poised? For Sigma males, pressure is just another test. They've mastered the art of staying calm, composed, and strategic, even in the face of adversity. This composure isn't accidental. It's a skill they've cultivated through experience, self-awareness, and discipline. Their calm demeanor not only helps them navigate challenges effectively, but also inspires trust and confidence in those around them. While others crumble, Sigma males rise, proving that resilience isn't born, it's built. Wouldn't it feel amazing to be the calm in someone else's storm? Fearless Sigma males aren't defined by wealth, status, or applause. They're defined by their mindset, values, and actions. They remind us that true strength lies in independence, authenticity, and resilience. And here's the kicker. You don't have to be born a Sigma to adopt these traits. In a world that urges you to fit in, maybe it's time to stand out. Are you ready to embrace the habits of a Sigma male? To live fearlessly, think differently, and lead a life that's unapologetically your own? The choice is yours. That's all in this video, soldiers. If you liked the video, consider subscribing to the channel. Now go out, conquer the world, because you are the chosen one.